Hello students and welcome to Module 6 of Data Science 2103. Now you're going to hear me say this over and over again because every module we do the same thing. We're going to be moving away from looking at data in a vacuum and looking at how it actually flows through a multi-billion dollar or multi-million dollar organizations. Now if you've ever wondered why a company like Amazon knows exactly what you want before you do, or how a manufacturer knows how to order more steel the second a customer places a large order, you're looking at two systems, and we'll be covering this week. That's CRM and ERP. Now think of these as the nervous systems of modern business. So first, before you even jump in and start really reading, look at the lectures and all that, let's just get some common vocabulary, that central point of knowledge. A CRM, or customer relation management, is the front office. It's about trust, revenue, and retention. Now it manages everything from the first time a lead sees an ad to the moment they call support for help. So we're going to be distinguishing inside this section about operational CMs, or CRMs, and analytical CRMs. Then we're going to be looking at ERP, or the Enterprise Resource Planning. This is our back office. It's the engine under the hood. It integrates things like finance, HR, and manufacturing, and our supply chain into that single source of truth. Now, why this module is going to matter for you in your career? We're doing this in a data science course because these systems are where the clean data actually comes from. If you want to be an analyst, you need to understand where the numbers in your Power BI reports actually originate. If you want to be a manager, you need to know how to use these systems to avoid those costly surprises. Now, in your Power BI project this week, we're really going to be focusing on conditional formatting. Now, remember, formatting isn't decoration, it's communication. You're going to learn how to make a dashboard that screams the most important information at a busy executive so they can make a decision in seconds, not hours. Now, we have a lot to cover in this section, and the pacing is, of course, always going to be very tight, but hopefully you've gotten pretty used to how this course flows and how these modules flows. So here's how I want you to attack this module if you've kept up with everything and you're good to go. We start with that pre-quiz. Do it first. It's our baseline check. Don't overthink it. Just get it done. It's a pass-fail. Either you did it and get the full points or you didn't. We're going to be looking at readings, which are chapters 11 and 12 in our book. But this is our foundation. We're going to complete that smart book activities. Those record directly into our grade book. Then your case study. This is our reality check. You'll need to write those 1,000 words connecting these concepts to our real-world outcomes. And I just remind you, AI is great for brainstorming. It really struggles with hard financial trade-offs. What I'm looking for in this case study is your opinion, your experiences, your knowledge, your specifics. Now always be specific, use your citation both in text and out, and follow those submission rules exactly. For your Power BI project, you're going to be utilizing the Apocalypse Food Prep dataset as the same as all the rest. It will be located there in the site for you to download and modify, or you're free to go out to GitHub and find it there as well. I expect to see a little bit of intentional use of icons, data bars, and color scales in what you submit to me, so make sure those types of things are in there. Now the exam is a single attempt to start only when you are 100% ready to finish. Now that's the order I would suggest to you if you have kept up. If you've fallen behind, it's okay, it happens to the best of us. Look at the highest value assignments first. Your case study can be done without reading the textbook, without doing the power or pre-quiz and those type of things. It's worth your biggest amount of points. Your exam comes after that. Your Power BI after that. So if you're falling behind and you're struggling, get your most valuable things accomplished first. Now, before I let you go, let's talk about some of those hard, fast rules we've had repeated to you over and over again. All work is always due by Friday at 5 p.m. And guys, some of you have come up and asked, it's a hard set rule. I cannot extend. So make sure that work is not submitted late. You will get a 0 for it. There is just no around it. That is a hard set rule. The second it hits 5 o'clock, we're over. Now, Power BI, as always, doesn't run on the Mac. Come to the lab, go to any labs if you need it. You're free to use it, or we're going to get your Apple set up. Now, this module represents our big leagues of business data. Understanding how CRM and ERP interact is what really separates a technician from one that is a business leader. So check your list, work ahead if you can, and if you hit any technical snags, That IT help desk is for you immediately. McGraw-Hill's there for you. And if you get stuck on material, of course, I am here for you as well. So have a productive week, and I will see you in the material. Have a very specific day. Have a very fruitful day, guys. Bye, guys.